In TypeScript and JavaScript, we have specific object which we call arguments, and it's used when we're dealing with functions. Every function in TypeScript has an implicit parameter arguments. It is holding information about the function and all the parameters passed to the function. No need to be explicitly declared, and it exists in every function. So, I have my function print arguments without any parameters. Then I'm saying var I, and I'm making for loop through all arguments of this function. How can I actually pass arguments? Well, I'm just saying print arguments with 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So when we need to use that? Well, in the cases where you don't know how much parameters that you will have, and that's happening sometimes. You don't know how much you need to have, and if you want to print many things or sum many things, but you don't know how much, then you're making just without parameters and you pass them in arguments. All the things that we receive between these two brackets are coming inside arguments object. The argument object is actually not an array. It just has some of the array functionalities. If in need to iterate it, better just parse it to an array. And here the example. Again, I have my print arguments and I call it in the same way with the same values. But what I'm saying here, I'm defining two variables var I and arguments. And here I'm saying that arguments is equal to array dot apply to arguments. And this thing, as we remember from our previous videos, is that .slice, if we pass it without any indexers or counts how much to slice, it will copy this. So, as I already said, arguments object is not an array. But if we make it like that, then we'll get this and copy it into array, which is args. And then I can make for again of it, and I can use everything that array class supports. So basically what I'm doing is get the arguments object, convert it to array, and use it as normal array, because sometimes we need to use its methods.